Wounded men will always beg. How do you know that you're wounded? Is when you discover you're losing value. When people wound or get wounded, either they start bleeding or they start losing essential nutrients from their body. You lose value. When you find out I'm losing value, I'm losing my joy, I'm losing my peace, I'm losing the nice person I used to be, I'm losing my confidence, I'm losing my self-esteem, I'm losing that thing that makes me me, chances are that you are wounded. Like, there's no wound anywhere in my hand here. If you touch me, it won't pain me. But if I'm wounded and you try to touch me, it will pain me. How you know you're wounded is when you are becoming very touchy. You get to your office, you are so touchy, nobody can drop a joke on you. If they drop a joke on you, take it personal. And if you look back, this is not me. This is not who I used to be. You are now naturally becoming touchy for no reason. There's a wound inside of you. Even those who love you are the ones experiencing your worst emotions. Those who truly care about you, they are the ones you give the worst of your emotions to. You are wounded. Let me also say this to you. How you know you are wounded is when you are becoming more sensual than you are becoming spiritual. You want to reason what is going on. You want to understand. You can't trust God enough to handle the affairs because you feel so much wound in your soul that you are trying to reason out things. I want to be able to understand why it is me. When you are becoming more sensual than spiritual, let me also say this to you. How you will know that you are wounded when you begin to carry a victim mentality. Yes, it's because I don't know why it has to happen to me. You always try to see yourself as the victim everywhere. They don't like me. They will not accept me. If you tell a story where you are not a victim, you will not be happy. If you tell a story where you have not told it in such a way that they are the ones dealing with you, you are not happy. I've gone through life. Everywhere I go, they hate me. Nobody has ever shown me kindness in this life. Yes, I feel you. I feel you when you are telling that story because you are too wounded. You don't remember the good things. And let me tell you, the devil is looking for your wound so that he will make it worse. The devil wants you to get wounded so that he can come through that wound and cause you trouble, because he wants you to carry wound into a relationship so that he can use that wound and scatter that relationship. Your wound is his access to destruction in your life. When I get in here, people will hate me. You see it. Anywhere I go to, people will hate me. People will hate me. And then everybody hates you. No. Let me tell you something. If the devil wants you to believe that people always hate you, I want you to tell the devil they will like me. And I want you to do everything possible. And you're getting smile everywhere. Even if they are not smiling, just smile it. And if they refuse to smile, start complimenting them. That's some nice shirt. I want you to intentionally walk against what the devil is telling you. Think through your spirit. If you are becoming more anxious, more worried in your spirit man, most of the time over nothing, you are wounded. Let me say the last thing. If yesterday still hurts, you are wounded. If you remember yesterday and you sigh, you are wounded. I'm not judging you for being wounded, but I am begging you, don't enter another day with this wound. You are praying too hard, but you are still wounded. You are working too hard, but yet you are still wounded. Listen, some people are too wounded that you can't trust anybody. You are scared even of the relationship you are in. You don't know, is this the person? Is it not the person? You are not even wounded sometimes by what people did to you, but what you saw them do to your mother or your father, and you sit back and the wound has just refused to go. You can't continue with this wound. I can't do this destiny. I can't be this great man you want me to be carrying on this one. Listen, you're too smart. You're too intelligent. And I'm wondering, where did all of these things go to? Where did all of these things God has put in you go to? You sit in meetings where you should contribute, you can't. You walk into office and you know your capacity. But because the devil just gave you one wound like that, people that you are better than, you rate them better than yourself. Don't let that wound stay anymore.